Hello and welcome back to Green Path Plays Modern Skyblock 2. I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea of what my life has been like before I give you a tour. First of all, I've updated the stone combustion chamber. It's now stone, but unfortunately the trapdoor doesn't work on the stone one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This has been my life, making all the dirt that I've needed. And then we give this 300 heat units. Thankfully, it's pretty efficient. Then we press the button. And then we get 3 dirt. And then guess what we do? Come back up here. We toss 12 of these in. Lost count. Doesn't actually matter. We put in 300 heat units. And then we press the button. And then we pick up 3 dirt. Rinse and repeat until you have enough dirt to make what you need. So I've made a little platform out here, which is where all my trees are growing, which is going fantastically. If we come down here, we'll come down to the lower platform, which I haven't done anything with. I just felt like I needed a lower platform. Mainly, I needed to put blocks down here, and I needed to get down to wire level under 64. I'm not going to jump down here, but I needed a squid farm. The thing with this mod pack is a lot of the stuff relies on mob drops, which we're going to find out. Probably not in this episode, but probably in the next episode when we start making iron, because you actually make iron from... Let's have a look here. You make iron using... ingot farmer, no. With iron alchemical dust, which is actually made from blaze powder and rotten flesh. So you actually need rotten flesh in order to make iron in this mod pack. So, what we're eventually going to do is this is going to be a drop mob grinder, I think, which won't work for Enderman, so I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for that. However, what we are going to do is we have a quest here that we need to complete, which is this life infusion stone. So, a lot of this game is around infusion, okay? So we're kind of infusing things to make whatever, dirt, maybe, I don't know. But a lot of this stuff comes around from an infusion stone. So in order to make that, you need a cactus needle. In order to make a cactus needle, you need a cactus. In order to make a cactus, this is the rabbit hole you go down, you need a dehydrated cactus. And in order to make a dehydrated cactus, you need plant matter, you need 8 light grey dye, and you need a bone block. Now, of course, to make the light grey dye, you need black dye as well as 2 white dyes. So that's just bone meal. But we need an ink sacs. So that's why we have that water down there, because any water that's underneath 64 blocks will spawn squids. And we are also in the ocean, so that helps as well. And we're also getting guardians. So I have 21. I had a little bit more, but I've already made the light grey dye. So I've got the light grey dye, I've got the bone block, and I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of that. I believe that is all I need for this dehydrated cactus. I need 8 dyes, so I've actually not got enough. Let's go, and an ink sac, and that gives us 3 more, and that will give us enough. So this is what we throw in, and we also need, how many heat units? 400 heat units. So, hopefully, this should give us our dehydrated cactus. Let's have a look here. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've just thrown it all in there, but whatever. Come down here. We get us up to 400 heat units. Press the button. And absolutely nothing happens. Why? Why? What have I done wrong? I've got bone blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct? Come on. Yes, it's 8 and 8. So I think I got that wrong. So we go 8, 8, 1. Put the block back. Bring this up to temperature. I'll go a little bit over 400. Bam. Dehydrated cactus. Now the next step. Because it's a cactus, we need to place it on sand, which let's put here for right now. Plonk you on top of there, and then we need our little water thing. Where is it? Where have I put it? sure it was in here. Oh, it isn't. No, that's my compressed. I need a regular one. Apparently compressed does not work with this one. Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. Or I've thrown it away or something. Yeah. It's just nowhere to be seen. Okay. I haven't accidentally put it on one of these drying racks. Nope. Alright. Oh, no, there it is. And hopefully if we right click, bam, we have a cactus. Now if we shift right click the cactus, we get a cactus needle. We don't have the cactus yet, so if I just punch it, get the cactus, boop, that'll hopefully complete the quest. Completed. Now we need to make a sandstone infusion stone. So we're going to place this back. Because we need a couple of these cactus needles. Obviously it hurts us every single time. Make a block of sandstone, and I think it is something along these lines. There we go. Sandstone, infusion stone. Da-da-da. Claim our reward. Now we can make grass. To get passive monsters spawn and obtain different seeds, you're going to need to make a grass block. So the first thing we need is seeds, which is why we need this infusion stone. So to make seeds, we need, let's find combustion, flint, and a dead bush. I saw Thorgal do this. I'm pretty sure that's what we do, and this will eventually convert into a dead bush. And then grass. What was grass? Something to do with a dirt block. I remember that much. Life infusion. So seeds and a thingy on a dirt block will give us a grass block, and it takes 7 hearts. So we will wait the forever for our saplings to die, and then we can get some dead bushes going. Alright, now we have some dead bushes. Dead bushes. We have 3 dead bushes. What am I doing with the dead bushes again? Completely forgot. Not dry pasture seeds. Aha. And flint to make seeds. So I should be able to make 3 seeds with this. What am I looking for? Flint. Flinty flint. And I did have some. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah, seeds. And we go to combustion. 2 flint. So I need double the flint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I should. And how many heat units? Shouldn't be too many. 50 heat units. So I only need 150 heat in there. Plenty of stuff. I've got all of this down. So bam. 1, 2, 3. And 6 flint. We got that. Up. And then I put you in there. Just enough. Bam. We get 3 seeds. Beautiful. And now I'm going to sneeze. Pardon me. Now, technically speaking, I should only need 1 grass block. Okay, so I've got a dirt. Now, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So you need... Oh, it's going to say I need 4 seeds, isn't it? I'm going to need 4 seeds. Just wait and see. 4 seeds. I just remembered that. Okay, so I need 1 more bush. That took ages as well. I really should have looked at that before I did this. Okay, I'll be back when they're done. I'm going to chop down some trees while I'm waiting. While we're waiting, I thought I might finish off this and make myself a crucible. I believe I've got the bricks in here. Yep. And I can just make the crucible like this. Boop. That'll finish off that quest. Improved melting. We'll claim that. And just got those to go. So once we finish that, that'll give us the ability to make all of the alloys? All of the these things. What are they called? Metals. That's the one. There's Tech Reborn. Watering can. Let me make a watering can. Let's have a look. Watering can. Watering can. Stone and a bowl. Okay, that's pretty easy. I think it's just like that is a bowl. And I should have some stone in here. It's an easy quest to complete while we wait for this stuff to happen. So it's like this. No, like this, like this, like this. It's like none of those. Okay. Isn't that what I did initially? Hang on. Andesite, polished andesite, stone. Stone around a bowl. I'm an idiot. There we go. So the good thing about this, a watering can, where's my water, is, let's just fill it up, which takes a while, is this will speed up the spreading of grass super, super quickly. Which is good because I want a lot of grass in here. I want a really green, lush kind of area. Still 63%. Claim you. Can't really do much more in this. I can make wooden spikes. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure these take mobs down to half a heart, so they're just one hit to kill. Wooden spikes. I cannot see them there. Out. Yeah, so oak wood with some planks and then some wooden swords over the top. I'll tell you what, we have plenty of wood. We can definitely make this. So we'll just make a ton of sticks. And we'll make 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, these don't stack, which is just great. 3. How many does the quest need? Just the 1. Alright, and then we can do this. This over the top. And then... Doop, boop, boop. Ah, and it makes 4. Okay, that's pretty good. May very well use these for the mob farm I have in mind. Put those in my inventory. Thank you. Complete and claim. And then the next one is the stone spikes, which is exactly the same thing, but with stone, I guess. Wonder if it uses full stone or cobblestone. Instead of looking up stone, why don't I look up spikes? Stone spikes. Cobble, compressed, yep, okay. Easy done. Again, it's just a time thing, just time consuming. Let's get rid of some of this. Have a look at our loot chests. Another gold coin. I'm sure they will come in handy at some point. A leaf blower. That's the weirdest thing. The leaf blower can blow away tall grass and flowers and other stuff when you hold right click. Operates much faster and also breaks leaves. Okay, so it's quite a complex thing to make. Just not sure the point. Okay, so it breaks things in the ground in a kind of wide area, which I'm sure will have a purpose at some point. I'll put that down with these. No, that's not where that stuff goes. That can go in there, that can go in there. Plant matter can go down here. I'm trying to keep this roughly kind of organized. Okay, another loot chest. What do we get? Oh, great, some more of this crap. Take you back, and what do we get? Spiky claws. Well, the spiky claws are a thing. Right. You've grown. That's good to see. And we have another dead bush, and another dead bush, and another dead bush. So I may as well make some more seeds. What am I looking for? Flint. Flint, which is in here. I'm just going to take this. So dead bush and flint. So is it 1 to 2? So if I go 1, 2, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put you back. Crap. Hit it with sticks. Fine. Do that. Need at least 150. Bam. Explode you. More seeds. Now I've got 5 seeds. Right. So, this infusion stone, right? If I go into the grass block, you'll see if I go over to infusion, so it says you need to hold 4 seeds in your offhand and the red sky or the infusion stone in your other hand. Then you right click on a dirt block and it should give us a grass block. So if I put 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, hold this on the other hand and right click, bam. Almost kills me, but we get a grass block, which is awesome because that means obviously that we complete that quest for starters, but it also means that we now have the ability to make grass, which means we can plant stuff. By making grass, you can obtain seeds. So that's what we need to do next. Okay, so open up that loot chest. Compressed oak logs. Well, at least that's like 8 times 9 of oak logs, which is good. So, let's see what to do. We need to do a little bit of that. We also need to get onto this basic alchemy. So to start off with an alchemical part of Sky Resources, you're going to need to make an alchemical fusion table. With it, you're going to make many different alchemical items. For it to work, you need a catalyst, such as this dust. Every recipe uses up a certain amount of the catalyst, represented by the green bar, and every catalyst has a yield. Okay, so I've been reading up about this. In order to make it, what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves set up, then off camera before the next episode. So I need charcoal, blaze powder, and gunpowder. I've been making charcoal, lots and lots of that. I'm pretty sure I've got quite a bit of gunpowder, which is good because we need heaps. Because obviously we need gunpowder to make blaze powder. And I'm pretty sure this is a 1-to-1. Combustion. 1-to-3, even better. Okay, so I'll get me cobblestone pick. I'll get rid of those. So if we throw 1, 2, 3. Put you there, heat you up, which of course I do have a charcoal. Right, that should be enough. Bam, 9 blaze powder. Okay, so in order to make this, we need 2 blaze, 3 gunpowder, 1 charcoal, and how much? 335 heat units. So, what was it? 3, 2, 1. Yep. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then 1 charcoal. Put you in there. Heat you up with some charcoal. Bam. And that gives us some Primus alchemical dust. Beautiful. And this is what we need to make an alchemical fusion table, which is the dust with a stone alchemy component, which is just stone around the alchemical dust. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we'll put some dust here. We'll put this around here. So this is kind of the basis of, this is kind of the basis of everything from here on out. Once we have this, the only other thing we have to make, I think, is the compactor, I think it's called, which we should be quite good to do. There we go. Bam. Claim that. And that brings us on to, we do lead first. Lead alchemical ore dust. So these are the dusts that you have to create. So lead ore dust. We use alchemical fusion with a clay block and blaze powder, or lead dust and blaze powder. So in this case, a clay block, blaze powder. It'll use 32% of the catalyst. Not quite sure what that means, but we'll get this lead alchemical ore dust, which then we can use in a condenser. That's what we need to make, a condenser, which will give us a lead ingot. Oh, you can use it with stone and that will give you lead ore. That's a good way to do it as well. So, I'm going to figure out where we're going to put all this stuff. So, I don't think... just to make this stuff, I'm just going to put it down here. Let's give it a shot, shall we? So, what did it need for this lead alchemical ore dust? A block of clay. Let's go see if I have 4 clay left, which I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a block. So, you have this alchemical fusion table. You put in what you need. So, in this case, it's, I think it was 2. Yep, 2. And then you put in your catalyst. Now, what this does is this one is going to fill that up 75%. That's what this number means. So, what you need to do then is put in double the amount of stuff. This is kind of what pushes you to progress further in the mod, if you will. So if I put this down and squish it full of water, which it's out of, I said, thank you. Take that, and we use that to make that. So 75% means for every ore that you make, you need to use double the amount, which kind of sucks to begin with. So you'll notice this will come up to about here. There it is, to about a quarter. So because we've just done 150% essentially. So if I put that in again, we'll get 2, if that makes sense. So for every cycle of this, you get 75% of the way onto your dust. So if you do it twice, you get 150% of the way there. If you do it 3 times, you then get 225% of the way. It's a little bit confusing, but this gives us this alchemical ore dust. And apparently I've dropped gunpowder onto the ground. So now we need to make the lead ingot. So I'm pretty sure. Seems weird that we haven't had to actually make the compressor yet. Aha, there it goes. So the condenser and the freezer, okay. So, do we have time? We probably do have a little bit of time in this episode, so let's find out how to make this condenser and see if we can make it. And we'll get ourselves some ore creation. Condenser. We will start off with the stone condenser. Needs a stone alchemy component, which we can make. And then that is easy peasy lemon squeezy. We just need some of this stuff. Actually, we'll just go and make some more because we still have 3, 2, and yep, we still have enough stuff. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1 charcoal. Put that back. Give it some whatever. I can't remember how much it needs. Bam! And that gave us some more of this dust that we need. And we should have enough stone. Yep. Boop. And then I may as well do this while I'm here. Do that. Take you. Then we have our stone condenser. And then the only other thing we need is our casing again. We'll make a stone casing because we can't really make much more. Proven gear, blah, blah, blah. Starting to get pretty good at this. Take that, and then we put stone around it. Get that. We do need to make some stone sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4 stone sticks. Boop, 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 boop. Put you there, and there. You all around. I think I've done this in the right order, and we get our stone casing. Right. So, let's just for right now put that there. Put the condenser in there. Right. What else do we need to make? A fluid dropper or 2 fluid droppers. I believe these are pretty easy to make. Fluid droppers. Not easy to find though. There it is, fluid dropper. So it's super easy, just some cobblestone in an upside downy thing. That being said, looks like we're out of cobblestone. That's okay because it doesn't take long to get some. So we need 2 of these. This is where things get a little bit weird in these multi-block structures, is figuring out how to set them up properly. So we need that and that. And that'll give us 2 of these fluid droppers. That'll complete the quest. Acclaim. Okay, then it goes to fridge. And that's weird because then that goes to that, which is iron and blah, 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 whatever. Right. So this, the stone casing. What do we do here? Now let's see if I can remember. We make this again. So we need the same kind of dealio. And then down here needs to go this crystal stuff. Let's have a look. Nope, I don't want to put a hat on. So the crucible we use to smelt stuff, which is fine. Then the fluid dropper will pull fluids from tanks next to it and place the source below it when it has 1 bucket. This is useful for automating the output of the crucible. Fusion table, condenser. Condensers are used in the casings. Condensers require an item, usually a type of alchemical ore dust. Condensers will output the result below itself, either into the world or into an inventory, only if the inventory has space. Otherwise, the condenser will turn off and wait for it to have space. Different variants, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I reckon let's just, I haven't used this guide yet for a while, but let's just try it. Writing guides. That's not what I want. Server info. Not what I want either. Yeah, about sidebar buttons? My understanding was there was a guide in here for this actual mod. But it seems like this is the only one. Compression. Nope. I don't think we want compression yet, do we? We want this condenser. Now, okay, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. So, what we do here then is we need oak wood planks. And we're going to have the crucible there. Oh, that's broken, that's right. So the crucible's going to be there. These 2 fluid droppers. So what we do is, first we fix this axe, because it's really given me the poop. So I broke it a little bit before, and I haven't fixed it yet. This should be able to do it. Have to do it in the table. Alright, I know this looks really complex, but I'll explain it all in a second. If I'm doing it right. That's the only kind of caveat to all of this. Because I might be doing this wrong and the game's frozen on me. See, this is... If I can get this bit done right... and actually, hang on, bear with me. I'm just going to break all this down for now. Right, so what I've done is I've just lifted it one off the ground. So this condenser ejects straight down to it, so we'll automatically input everything into the chest. So now all we need to do is we put the fluid droppers here, and then we take our crucible. Crucible. Ah, it is in my inventory. Take our crucible, and then we chuck it here. And then we place a heat source underneath it. I'll use one of my regular torches for this rather than my tiny torches. And of course I don't have any, so let's take a tiny torch. Knock off a regular torch. Place it with a tiny torch. Take our reg torch and we'll go hoopity hoopity hoop. Place that there. Right. So here's what you do is you need these crystal shards. Crystal shards. Red crystal shards. I just want a regular one. Here we go. Rock crystal, tuned rock crystal? No, that's not it. Aluminum crystal? Aluminum. What's wrong with me? It's aluminium crystal. White crystal shard? Definitely not right. Maybe that's not called crystal. Let's have a look. It's called Sky Resource. At Sky. There it is. Crystal shard. Which is done through alchemical fusion with glass. Okay, so let's melt up a heap of glass. I need that anyway, just to show off how this works. And hopefully I've done all of this correctly. Sand? Oh, it's all in my inventory. Okay, let's smelt up a whole heap of this. So, what happens is you place your dust here. Okay, I don't think you need to do anything with it. You place your dust here and you take your crystal shard, you put it in the crucible, which creates the crystal fluid, which goes into this fluid dropper, down into this fluid dropper, which drops it into this space down here, which we can't see. So into here. For reasons only known to the mod maker, what happens then is that this uses this fluid to condense an ingot and then drop it into the box below. So, let's see if we can get this to work. Boop. Okay. I was under the impression that's all I had to do. Glass. Primus. Yep. That's... Oh, okay. Just needs to be on its own. Must have been some blaze powder left in there. And we get 2 crystal shards. So, I've put my lead alchemical ore dust in there. I've got my crystal shard. So if I place that... Oh, that's right. I forgot this as well. Again, for reasons only known to the mod creator, we place it in there. Looks like it melts instantly. Okay. The droppers are not doing what I thought they would do. Let's get some glass. Place that there. Okay, so... damn it. So the fluid droppers don't seem to be dropping the fluid? Or is that not enough? Hang on, I gotta check my recording. It looks like it's doing silly things. Okay, I'm hugely sorry, guys, for this episode. Being all jittery like this, I have no idea what's causing it. Well, I do have an idea what's causing it. This is OBS being an idiot. So this is already kind of done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop because I can't believe my episodes look like this. Usually I've just got my screen for OBS on the side there. And, you know, I just glance over at it and see what it's looking like. Look what the recording's doing. But yes. I didn't look over at that point. And of course, so what you can see is this weird jitteriness. Hopefully it's not too sucky. Anyway, I'm going to get all this kind of sorted, and I'll see you in the next episode of Creampuff Plays Modern Skyblock 2. See ya.